My name is Michelle Thompson, and I'm an associate professor in the Department of Earth, Atmospheric, and Planetary Sciences at Purdue University. This year has really been one for the books in terms of space research and exploration. There's something for everyone, all the way from astronomy to planetary science and even human exploration. On the astronomy side, the James Webb Space Telescope has been teaching us everything about water detection and exoplanets to new information about the core of our own galaxy in the Milky Way. For planetary science, we have learned all about Mars and the samples that are being collected by the Mars 2020 Perseverance rover. And I'm most excited about what NASA has called asteroid autumn and the return of samples from asteroid Bennu by the OSIRIS-REx mission, the launch of the Psyche mission, as well as the first asteroid encounter by the Lucy mission. And then to human exploration, we have Artemis 2 that the crew was announced. And that is going to bring humans back to the moon for the first time in over 50 years. So it has been an incredible year in space exploration, and there's only good things to come. I think it is hard to compare discoveries. To me, everything that's been going on in astronomy and planetary science is all significant and exciting. But I think the most important thing to think about is how diverse and the variety of missions and exploration topics that we've covered in the past year. Everything from exoplanets to black holes to Mars to small bodies like asteroid Bennu. And so it's really doesn't matter what your favorite planet is, there's something for everyone, and there's been incredible progress in all of those discoveries. I think the James Webb Space Telescope is finally giving us the return on the investment that we've been looking forward to. That telescope was commissioned in the early 2000s, so it's been over 20 years since it was selected, and it's been an idea in the science community for even longer than that. And so this is a real lesson in that these decades-long ventures in planetary science and space exploration are totally worth it, and that the payoff is real. The most surprising thing to me was the Lucy mission's encounter with its first asteroid Dinkinesh. And not only did they find that there was a satellite orbiting around Dinkinesh, but that satellite is what we call a contact binary, meaning there are two smaller satellites that are just gently stuck together. This is really exciting and is very surprising, and is going to tell us a whole bunch of new information about small bodies and how those systems evolved through the history of the solar system. I might be a little biased, but I think the return of samples from asteroid Bennu by the OSIRIS-REx team is the most impressive thing that we've done this year. I'm a member of the science team, and those samples landed in Utah in late September of 2023. And they are safely now at NASA Johnson Space Center, where the curation team is processing those samples, and the science team are doing our first analyses on those materials. To be able to get samples from the most primitive types of bodies in our solar system is going to help us learn so much about the evolution and history of rocky bodies across the solar system. One of the most exciting things that happened this year that's going to affect future space research is the collection of samples by the Mars 2020 Perseverance rover that will eventually be returned to Earth for scientists to study. This is going to create a new legacy collection and is not only going to teach us about the evolution of Mars, but the solar system in general. So the return of those samples when they do come back to Earth is going to be transformative for planetary science. There's so much to be excited about in 2024. I think the launch of the Artemis 2 mission, which is taking astronauts back around the moon for the first time in 50 years, is going to be incredible. We also have the Viper mission, which is going to land around the lunar South Pole and explore volatiles like water ice on the surface of the moon. Then we have Europa Clipper, which is going to launch in 2024 and go visit Jupiter's moon Europa and try and understand if it has conditions that are habitable for life. Then, of course, one that we can all participate in, there's going to be a total solar eclipse in early 2024, and the path of totality is over a large part of North America. So if you have the opportunity, get ready to see the solar eclipse in April.